Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video in TCG Pocket. Hopefully you all have been enjoying it. I'm going to show you today my favorite deck to use, or at least one of them. And it's probably the most popular, best deck there is. Now obviously there are different versions of the deck, but it's none other than Pikachu EX, 2 Pikachu EX, 2 Zapdos EX, and then I have 2 Voltorb, as well as 2 Electrode. I have seen this team with like a Pincurchin in this deck. I've also seen it with 2 Zipstrika and Blitzo. So you can run those versions of the team as well. But right now I have a Voltorb and Electrode. I've been enjoying it. This is probably the most consistent deck. I feel like Pikachu EX, or at least some sort of version of Pikachu EX. But yeah, it's just such a great deck. We're going to go ahead and go into some battles and see what they have going on for us. So we're going to have Pikachu EX. Yeah, it's a great deck. It's not difficult to set it up. I'll probably add a Pincurchin into this deck. I do like that kind of version of it. So maybe add one of those, take out one supporter or something, and then we'll be good to go. Maybe, do I have 2 Giovannis in the deck? If I do, maybe I could take out a Giovanni and add a Pincurchin. I think that sounds like a really good idea. We do have an Electrode and a Pikachu EX, and that's all I can do. Is just play the Pikachu. I am going second. So we'll start the battle, see what they're running. They're running Pikachu as well. Now that's obviously a different Pikachu than the one I have. That is not Pikachu EX. But, you know, obviously, I mean, I'm not running this in deck. But it's not bad. Zapdos is coming out. As well as Pokeball. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a red card. I'm not going to lie. I know I'd go down cards, but I don't really have a good hand. Heliolisk, okay. Or Helioptile, that is another Pokemon you could run with the deck. Another Electro, that's not going to help me. Maybe we'll get a Voltorb here. That is a Voltorb. So at least we could play that down. Equipped to Pikachu. And I mean, I can't attack, so I'll end my turn. I need more Pokemon on the bench. Obviously, I don't have them. Professor's Research. Okay. This is kind of difficult. See, so as you can tell, I mean, there's different versions of the deck. You can run more Pokemon in the deck if you want to. We do get a Zapdos, so that's a good top deck, actually. That will allow us to KO that Pikachu. So I'll equip that. Might as well evolve the Voltorb into Electrode. I mean, that's going to give us 60, right? That's all we need. So we'll go ahead and do it. No reason to use Giovanni because we're going to KO the Pikachu anyway. So that's just one Pokemon, though. And now he's going to bring out his own Pikachu, I would imagine, because he already has an energy on the Pikachu. So he can just attack with that Pikachu next turn. So yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. That is a really cool looking Pikachu. I do not have that version of Pikachu EX. But really cool there. He's definitely going to play that another Pokemon, right? Or not. If I bring in Electrode, it doesn't KO unless if he has another Pokemon. I'm gonna bring in Zapdos. I could have brought in Electrode, but then it would have KO'd me. Maybe it would have been worth it if he has another Pokemon. I don't know if he has another Pokemon. We do have the free. Maybe he does. I guess he doesn't. Okay, so we could have brought in the Electrode. The reason I didn't is because if he had another Pokemon, it would have KO'd me. But I'm just gonna go ahead and retreat into Pikachu. And now I'll be doing even more damage. Really don't see a reason to use Giovanni there. I mean, I would have done a little bit of extra damage, but like I wouldn't have cared anyway. Okay, even 2 potions is not going to be enough to save the Pikachu, so... Yeah, it is 2 potions. But it still gets knocked out. Even if he I am going to bring in the Electrode. Even if he can KO it, that's fine. This turn doesn't really matter. We should win next turn. Actually, I guess if he did KO it... Oh, okay, okay. We have the free retreat, so we're just going to go ahead and do that into Pikachu. I'll put it on Electrode. How much is this doing? 90. That would be 120, right? That would still leave it at some health. Am I right about that? If... Yeah, because... Yeah, the Giovanni would do an extra 10. I would have left it at 10 health, so... I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good. They had a better setup in the beginning, but it looks like we're still going to be able to win this one. I think. Yeah, the opponent conceded. Great game to my opponent. So as you can see, you could run different versions of the team. I really do like the Voltorb Electrode combination, though. But it's totally up to you which version you want to run. Thank you for the battle. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Oops. Alright, battle. Yeah, I would say when I was doing the emblem for the 45 wins, the Pikachu EX deck, as well as... That was probably the one I used the most. I also used Articuno Starmie, which I may feature as well. But this is probably the most consistent deck that I've used. Okay, this is a Dragonite deck. See if we can pull a Pikachu from here. We cannot. We get another Voltorb. Okay, there's the Pikachu. Alright, let's put it on the bench. And that will end my turn. Yeah. Yeah, I have a good setup here, but it would have been nice to go second. Like, there's really no benefit to going first, unless if you are like the Articuno deck and you can get Articuno Misty and then get all those water energies immediately, right? And then win. Like, you could, in theory, win on turn 1, but you do need a little bit of luck. For the Pikachu, I'm gonna put on Pikachu. Do I want to X speed now? No, I'm gonna save it. They could red card me. I'll use it. Only because they could red card me. I'll bring up the Pikachu here. And I think we'll call it a turn. They could also use Sabrina and force me to switch out as well. That is a thing. That's something I was considering, but I decided to do it. Okay, they're actually going to switch out their Pokemon. Snorlax. Okay, so Snorlax is going to act as a wall, I guess. The Dratini is setting up. We actually drew another one. Do I just want to attack it? I'll use Sabrina. I mean, we'll KO whichever Pokemon they bring in, which I assume will be the Meowth. Yeah, the Meowth comes in. I guess we'll just KO it. I could have just attacked the Snorlax, but it's fine. We got rid of it. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better just to go for the Snorlax. It would have taken me 2 turns because the Snorlax is coming in now. So, but that's okay. They still don't have the Dragonite though, which is good. We haven't actually top deck another one. Alright, let's KO. I'm assuming they definitely bring in the Lapras. Let's knock out the Lapras. Alright, so we just need one more KO to win, but the Dragonite coming in... Well, I mean, it's not coming in yet, though, but it could be a little bit scary. We'll see. We'll see. They have the energy for it, but they don't have even the Dragonite, which is good. I'm telling you, it's good right now. Alright, so we can go ahead and evolve that. And now we just go after the Snorlax. One more attack will KO the Snorlax, but if they have 2 potions, they'll live the next attack. Which could be a thing, but we'll see. Or if they... Oh no, okay. I guess they didn't have the hand to get it out. Great game to my opponent. I've seen Dragonite before, but it... I mean, you kind of... It's a stage 2. You need to get it going, right? But I don't have any Dragonites, but if I do, maybe I'll build that deck and feature it and see how it works. But very cool. Great game to my opponent. Let's go ahead and jump into another battle. Thank you so much for watching TCG Pocket on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you've been enjoying the game as much as I have been. I've really been enjoying it a lot. We do go second, which is good. Zapdos. Alright, I actually like my hand because we got the Pokeball, we got the Professor's Research, but if they red card me, that's going to be unfortunate, right? Because I actually do like my hand, but we'll see. Nothing else I could do about it. I can't do anything about it if they red card me, so. Okay, they're not going to. You love to see it. Another Zapdos. Kind of glad I top decked the Zapdos, just so we're not going to pull it here. Right. Hoping for the Pikachu, but we'll take the Voltorb. Maybe we'll get the Pikachu here. Okay. I can go ahead and just attack. So yeah, I mean, they'll do a Wolf Fate next turn unless they have something else. So we'll see. We'll see. That's all they played on the turn 1, so. Okay, Hitmonlee. X speed. Okay, so they want to bring Hitmonlee into the battle. Makes sense. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay. Oh, so they want to KO that next turn. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oops. They won't be able to KO this next turn. Yeah, I'll just put another one there. I do a Professor's Research, so go ahead and use it. This has to pull a Pikachu EX because I think those are the only basics left. So we'll take it. So if I use, I can't use Sabrina. We use Professor. Okay, fair enough. We'll just go ahead and just attack the Hitmonlee. That's not a bad one because they'll do 30 damage to the Electrode, but it's not going to KO because it's Electrode now. So that's fine. I would have Sabrinaed if I could, but I had Professor's Research that I ended up using, so that's fine. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to KO that Hitmonlee this turn. But I'm going to go ahead and use a potion here, because if I don't KO it, then the next attack will not knock me out. Oh, my opponent conceded. Okay, fair enough. We'll take it. I was wondering what would happen there. Good game to my opponent. You can see how strong this team is, right? Yeah, I think adding a Pinchurchin instead of maybe one of the Giovannis, if I'm running 2 Giovannis, I'm not sure, I have to double check. Adding something like that I think could help the deck a lot, so make sure you have more Pokemon with you that you could have on the bench. Because Pikachu obviously does benefit from being on the bench, or having Pokemon on the bench, right? So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Alright, I am going first, unfortunately. Alright, so we got Zapdos and Voltorb. I'm gonna put it on Zapdos. This is waiting for your opponent to return. Alright, well, we do have the red card, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Just because they do have 4 cards, so we'll take one of those cards. Well, I don't know if they had a good hand, but might as well do it. Pikachu, Voltorb, Professor's Research. Okay, 2 Sabrinas. Alright, that's all we can do. Alright, we'll move on. Dratini, yeah, really not a great lead because you don't want it to be attacked while you're trying to set up and evolve, right? But we'll see. We'll see. They also have a Melton. They have 2 Meltons. Take a metal energy from your energy and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay. Oh, they use X speed. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay, I see. Because they want to set up. Alright, I'll just I just don't want to be red carded. That's my biggest concern. So I'm gonna retreat into the Pikachu. I can't attack yet, but I'll just go ahead and end my turn now. And that will be the end of my turn. Now they only have 2 cards, so obviously they want to start setting up the Dratini. But do they have Dragonite? No, they do not. Good. Pokeball, this is good. This will. I mean, we're gonna KO the Melton anyway. Even with just the 2 Pokemon, but now we have 3 Pokemon on the bench. There's no point in using Sabrina, right? Because they'll just bring in the other Melton. We do want to get rid of the Dratini, but we're not going to be able to get rid of the Dratini if they bring in the Melton if I use Sabrina. So we'll KO that, and yeah, we're looking good. But let's see, you never know. Now, if they don't put a Pokemon on the bench, I can use Sabrina to pull up that Dratini, right? But we'll see. Okay, it's Dragonite now, which is actually scary. Put that on the Zapdos. Because now I can't KO it. I could use Sabrina to do a lot of damage to it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I can't KO it. Even if I had a Giovanni, I couldn't use it. But we'll do the damage on it and we'll end the turn. Hopefully they don't have Dragonite, because if they do, they can use an attack this turn. They do, unfortunately, so they won't be able to use this. Alright, I mean, in theory, it could KO my Pikachu this turn. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. KO'd the Voltorb. Give me another Pokemon. Well, technically it's a Pokemon, but it's not going to help me. Because I only have 60 damage on that. I'll heal again. I mean, they don't have a hand, which is good, but... What does Melmetal do? This Pokemon takes minus 20 from attacks. Okay. Alright, well, he can't attack with that, so it might just be better just to use the Sabrina. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. He does take 20 less damage, so and it's a 3 energy retreat, so he can't. Even the XP is not going to get him to do it. So we'll stall for a little bit of time, I guess. Not what I was hoping for. Alright, so still not going to be able to KO it next turn. Well, I mean, in theory I could with Zapdos maybe. Okay, that was a good top deck. I do have an X speed. Next turn he's going to be able to retreat the Melmetal if he chooses to. I guess I'll do it into Zapdos. Go for the KO here. I hope next turn goes alright for me. Okay, well, we gotta get the KO first. We do get the KO though. So we get the KO and then Melmetal. And we just have to hope Dragonite just doesn't KO one of my EX Pokemon. I mean, he could technically KO the Pikachu or the Zapdos with Dragonite. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's at 110. I could KO that with Zapdos next turn, but we'll also see what we draw. Okay, so the Electrode is gone, but the Zapdos survived. Well, that's a good top deck. Let's see what we get. Oh, I should have played it. I don't know why I did that. But I think my only play, I just have to go for the attack. I mean, I can't even play Giovanni. I need 3 heads to win. If I don't get 3 heads, I lose. Let's go! We got 4 heads. Holy smokes! All right, a little bit of luck there. I'm not gonna pretend like that was not lucky. I'm not gonna pretend that was not lucky. But at the same time, the Dragonite deck is a little bit of luck too. Great game to my opponent. All right, could have lost that, but we're able to take it. We needed the 3. We needed to flip 3 out of 4, and we were able to get it. Get 4 out of 4. So you love to see it. I said let's do one more battle. Let's do one more battle. A lot of fun, I'm telling you. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is gonna be the last battle of the video. Win, lose. Gonna be the last one. Thank you so much if you've been enjoying the Pocket videos. Let me know. We do go second, which I always love to see. We got the Pikachu. That's what we got. This actually is a really bad hand. We need the top deck out of this. Honestly, if they red card me, I know I talk about it a lot. If they red card me, I will not be disappointed. I will not be disappointed. Kangaskhan, okay. Flip 2 coins, attack does 30 damage for each heads. Okay, Cubone and Meowth. Giovanni, I literally cannot do anything. I literally cannot do anything. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. I mean, there's no point in using Sabrina there, right? So I'll just end the turn. Oh, okay. Alright, so he got 1 heads. Voltorb, so at least we can start doing some more damage here. Should I Sabrina to get rid of one of the Pokemon, or should I just attack? I mean, it would do 30 here. Actually, it wouldn't get rid of one of their Pokemon because I'm only doing 30 damage. So there's no point in using Sabrina right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. I wish I had more Pokemon to lay down, but I don't. So we could just go ahead and attack that and end. I need to draw. If I draw another Pokemon, I could take out that Kangaskhan because I have a Giovanni. Never mind. Okay. You know what? I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad. My hand was not doing it for me. We get 2 basics right off the bat. We will take that. We'll be able to KO that Kangaskhan next turn. So I'm actually grateful for that. I'm not going to lie. What does the Cubone do? During your opponent's next turn, attacks use... Oh, what did they do? They use Sabrina, I guess. Okay, I wasn't even paying attention yet. We do have an X speed though, which is good. Oh, they could KO me here. Ooh. Ah, they do KO me. That's not good. Alright, so I will not be able to KO that Kangaskhan this turn, huh? I have 2 basics. If I draw another one, I will be able to. I do not draw the Electrode. Yeah, man, all I can do is attack. Unfortunately, I can't KO it, but... You know, the Kangaskhan cannot KO me next turn, even if they roll double heads anyway, so... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, the Mawak EX is definitely not good. Show me 2 tails. Well, there's one. Oh, they got one. Okay. That does 80 damage for each. That's wild. This is going to be pretty rough, I'm not going to lie. That Mawak's going to just come in and win. Because all they need to do is flip 1 heads and just win. So I think this one we're going to lose. I think in the last battle we are going to lose. Because the Mawak only needs to flip 1 heads to just knock out my Pikachu. Because it does 80 for each heads. And then it does an extra damage because I'm weak to it. So he's probably going to get it, but we'll see. Let's see what he gets. He does get it. Okay. Great game to my opponent. He actually gets 2. Unnecessary 2, but 2 will still get the job done. Yeah, that's going to knock out my Pikachu, and that is going to give him the points he needs. So great game to my opponent. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this team. Let me know what deck you plan on running as well. Are you running the Pikachu EX deck, or do you have another deck? Do you want to see other decks featured? I also have to see what I have as well. But yeah, no, I mean, Pikachu EX has been the deck that's been most consistent for me. But with that being said, we are going to call it a stream. Thanks, everyone. Did I say stream? I meant video. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.